morning, web shaving enthusiasts and newbies. Welcome out of the rabbit hole of Kel Shaves. Today I'm going to be trying out, it's a fairly new, I believe, the Parker 55 SL. It is the semi-slant. Handle length, 4 inches. I believe 2.9 ounces. So overall length, 4¼ inches with the head. It did come with a pack of Parker blades. Box. I'm not going to use a Parker blades. I put a Vashkod, my go-to. It's been used once in here. So I believe I got this off Amazon for about $30 US. As far as I can tell, Parkers are made in India. I have several Parkers, different ones, and I really enjoy using them. Now, I guess the reason that they call this one as a semi-slant is because it's made to be less aggressive and have less dramatic blade exposure than a typical slant bar. I have many slants in my collection. I really enjoy using them. I don't find them very efficient because, like I said, they work on the idea of like a guillotine where the blade is torqued and you're actually doing like this slicing, chopping motion. So we'll be giving this a go. Now, the other day, we had a meetup at my place for some of the boys in ECA, East Coast Addicts, which is one of the chat rooms, Messenger, from Canadian Wet Shavers. One of our guys, as a hobby, he's a soap maker. He doesn't do it for production. When he does make a batch, guys just jump right at it. So this is Griffin's Groomatorium, Matthew Griffin. This is his citrus bomb set. I believe this is version 2. It's tallow. I've used the other first version. The scent is amazing. You just want to eat that. Love it. And matching splash. Also in our group, we're fortunate to have Ed Monk. Ed Monk is the proprietor of Spiffo Grooming. And I bought this brush off him. I've got soaking in the skull right now. I'll take it out of the skull to show you. This is called Perses, and I guess what Perses is the Greek Titan god of destruction. This is a 24mm horsehair. I have 1 or 2 horsehair brushes. I've never used them before, but I guess this is made out of 50% hair from the tail and 50% from the mane. It is quite soft. First time I've used it, so I don't really know much about it. Again, primarily from what I can understand, Long makes horsehair brushes. I don't have one, but I said I do have a couple of other ones, or I've just never used them. So we'll be giving all that a go. For those of you that's it's an issue, and again, I haven't researched it extensively. Horsehair is harvested humanely, if that's a concern for you. In order to harvest the badger hair for your badger brush, or boar hair for your boar brush, or your blends or whatever, they actually have to kill the animal to get it. Horsehair doesn't do that. He willingly gives it up. Oh, by the way, Ed also puts the coin in the bottom of his brushes, so just absolutely gorgeous. So we got the goatee tied up. We're going to do this fairly quickly. I do have to get going. It's time to go trucking. So we'll get our lather built up. Of course, wearing my Thirsty Badger t-shirt. Love this thing. And we'll just see how this goes. I'll tilt the camera down so we can see. Again, I have this first time using a brush, so I don't know anything about how they work. It's already making huge lather. I might have put left too much water in that brush. Just spilling right out of the bowl. Right off the puck. So, put that down. Tilt this back up. And grab our Thirsty Badger lather bowl. It's got quite a strong scent on it, which I like. Because I'm a bit rushed for time, we're just going to leave it like that. I just got out the shower a short bit ago, so I'm just going to wet the face. Again, probably a week, maybe more, I'm not sure, on the beard growth. I guess the tail hair of a horse is supposed to be softer than the mane. It's definitely got some scritch to it. Now I know that Matthew subs have all great, they're really, really slick. So we'll give this Parker a go. So this one they make in the graphite finish, and they also make it, got my notes here, in rose gold and satin chrome. So I have plenty of the chrome, so. It's got a nice feel to it. Lots of audio feedback. Again, like any of my other videos I've done where I'm using a 4-inch handle, I prefer a 3-inch. Even great big mitts like what I've got, I still prefer the 3-inch. Yeah, I really enjoy using slants, and this one is really nice. And then it's just going right through this. When it comes to blades, as they say, your mileage may vary. Everyone's got their favorites. A lot of guys swear by feathers. I've used feathers. I'm not a big fan. I don't like the way they feel. They are super sharp. But I do find them a tad scratchy, and I don't like that part of it. Load off the puck. With a natural animal hair, where it's not broken, you're not going to get a great leather its first use. Just going to go back and do a bit of a face lather. One thing about my videos is often what you see is first time using a certain product, so you may not always get the benefit of having seen it tested out before and learning the particulars of how it works. The knurling isn't bad. It's got a little bit of slip to it, but so anyway, we're gonna go against the grain. I think one of the first slants I used was PA Bakelite, which I really like. I've used it in a long time. Only weighs half an ounce. Very nice razor. And I've got some Icon slants, and I've got a couple of others from PAA, the Alpha Ecliptic. I've got that in the Bakelite, and I've also got the aluminum. And that is a completely different beast. A couple of off-brand. That's the one nice thing about a slant, is you can probably get away with 2 passes. It's just that effective. I like the weight of this. It's got a nice feel. Like I said, I prefer shorter handle. That's just personal. Like I said, it's a 3-piece. I do find it just as much blade feel with this as I do with my others, so they market it as a semi-slant, being less aggressive. It's definitely smooth, but it's just as effective and just as much blade feel like it is my others. The slickness on this, I can hardly pull my skin because of the residual slickness from the soap. Ed Matthew's made several different scents over the last few years that I've known him. We've definitely tried to encourage him to go into production, but you know, he's got a blended family with 4 kids total and military career, so. And he just wants to keep it as a hobby. But like I said, when he does come out with a new creation, the guys all just jump at it. That is just friggin' perfect. Yeah, so, guys, we're back. Got that washed out. So, gonna take my alum block to it. Some guys use alum, some guys don't. I use them for some shaves. I don't use them all the time anymore. Like I said, I find everyone has their own opinion. I find if I've got little abrasions, it helps seal them up. I also use them a lot, or alum a lot, to let me know how my shave went. You know, like that, it's got some burn to it, but it's not too bad all in all. You just pat that dry on a towel. I leave it back in the case. I just leave it open. Like I said, I've told my other videos, it's a crystal and it will it'll dissipate. So you got to let it air dry. So we'll put that. I'll leave that on there. Yeah, that's almost BBS. Again, a lot of us don't aim for a BBS all the time. Maybe butt smooth, close, you know. And like I said, today's a bit of a rush. So we rinse this out. And we are going to apply the matching aftershave splash that Matthew made. This is alcohol and witch hazel base. So give that a good shake up. And like I said, he just made this recently. You can see I haven't even opened it yet. Just broke the seal on it. So very nice scent. Today I believe is October 22nd. So it's definitely fall out there. But this I always love. A nice citrus. This is the morning after the Canadian Federal Light. Really impressed. So we'll do a quick recap. That was the Parker Semi-Slant 55 SL. This is the graphite finish, 4-inch handle, 4¼ overall inch, or 4¼ inch overall length, 2.9 ounces. Comes with blades. I use my prized or my favorite Vashkods. Last time I checked Vashkods on Amazon, I was getting a 100 pack of them for around $7.70 US. So for 100 pack. So anyway, really impressed with this. Like it. Smooth, efficient, and I don't find it any less aggressive than my other slants, but really nice. Again, yeah, about $30 on Amazon. So really happy with that. From a buddy of mine, Matthew Griffin, Griffin's Groomatorium. Like I said, this is just a hobby for him. He's not in a production, but this is his citrus bomb. This is his version 2, tallow base. Great slickness, really got a great shade. The scent is top notch on that. Matching splash, alcohol and witch hazel. And from Ed Monk, Spiffo man, this is Perses. This is a 24mm horsehair, 50-50 blend, tail and mane. The coin on the bottom, and I know it's hard to see the colors. Just trying to wipe some of the lather off. You can see the colors in that. Just absolutely gorgeous. First time using a horsehair. So I may not have got the best lather I could out of it, and like I said, it hasn't been broken. So next time will be a much better shape with that. But overall, I'm really impressed. So anyway, guys, it's gonna wrap it up for me for today. I got to get my butt ready to go tracking. So thank you guys for taking the time to watch. Your comments, your suggestions, good, bad, indifferent, please leave them down below. I'll reply when I can. I hope you'll take the time to subscribe. And as always, we'll see you again in a few days, and you guys take care. We'll see you soon.